here to just get input and feedback. Yeah, this isn't like a formal, yes or no, maybe. They have to make a vote on Tuesday, and what they wanted to do was try to get some feedback, and a lot of that can be done just one-on-one with your councilman, or if you want to step up, they're here for tonight. If everybody wants to step up and say yes or no, or neutral, they're open to that too.
Pat Hurley again. Just one more question. I know you were talking about the taxes that if you lose these houses, if you don't lose these houses and we have to stay there, is there be any value of our houses on how much taxes we're paying? Because I'm paying a lot of taxes. You know what I mean? I live next to that. I don't really think that's a fair deal.
And your value's gonna go down.
Yeah, our value's gonna go down and everything else, so that's a little something to think about too, I know everybody's got different opinions
Oh,
about
God,
it.
yes.
Everybody has different opinion about it. My opinion is it's terrible. And if they're gonna go through it, I'd like them to take my house. That's just my opinion. I like to express my opinion, my wife's opinion, but my neighbor's opinion, they ain't here today, but, cause they had to work to, pay for the house that they got. But that's just my opinion. I just wanted to express to you and to you guys up there that that's my opinion.
And I'll agree with you, Pat. My name's Joe Wheeler. I'm in Deer Creek as well. I want my house to be taken. I don't want to live next to a highway.
Make house taken.
And rest assured, I'm not moving out of Wilmington either. Why they take my house, we're still gonna be moving into Wilmington somewhere, so, Thank you.
To answer the question about the lawyer, we talked to a lawyer regarding being able to sue for quality of life. The answer was, you can sue for whatever you'd like. The odds of getting it was no. So.
Okay.
My house is gone regardless of which route, but I'm curious.
Can you give the name for the?
Oh, sorry, Don Momper, Kankakee River Drive. I'm just curious why each route affects both sides of the river at the same time. They're so far apart. Why wouldn't each route be dealt with separately?
I wouldn't understand you, but separately in which way?
Why does it have to take all the houses at Foxdale Commons and not the Bobcat Field or vice versa? Why can't,
Well,
somebody help me out here.
The engineers tried their best to find the route to fit where the environmental's gonna allow them to fit, because there is some environmental issues up on Widows Road. They have a wetland that the Army Corps has identified that they cannot take or go through, so they had to move the route a little bit different. So that moved the route actually closer to Widows Road. Well, when that happened, then they had to reconfigure how they're gonna cross Kankakee River. And then when they tried to figure that out, they've also ran into environmentals with the rivers, so they had to realign the bridge. So every little impact of the environmental, that's the stage they're in, is the environmental stage, it then changed the alignment. And then the alignment ended up going further to the north, and that's where 3F became the more preferred route. When they came through the first time with the 3B, coming through the two subdivisions, that still can work environmentally, but then they started looking at the amount of homes they'd have to take. And under what I got as stated a lot of times in all these hearings, is they're trying to take less homes, displacing people out of their homes. So that's why they really looked at the preferred route of 3F, because they do take less homes.
So the answer is the bridge is gonna be in two different places for each of these routes.
Generally, just a little dynamic change. The bridge, generally, the footprint will be just about the same, just the angle of how it goes across the river.
But it's still so far away, it's hard to believe that it's.
As they hook in, yeah, I agree, it does look like as they hook around and come from the north and then come up this way, how they're gonna make the curve in. But the engineers generally, where the bridge is going, that's about the best location environmentally as they go across the river.
It don't seem to be that you have to have one or the other.
Well, like I say, I think the 3F came out because they wanted to avoid the homes.
No, I'm just saying the people on the one side of the river should be able to decide which way they want it, and the people on the south side of the river should decide which way they want it to go.
Well, I would agree, it would be that
Or east
easy, I
and
think.
west.
Yeah, but I think when the environmentals come into it, as we all learned through the Illiana, there's been a lot of environmental concerns from a lot of, properties up and down the Illiana. So we're down to the final on the Wilmington side. I don't know if I really answered your question, but it's what the engineers conveyed.
Hey, I'm Keith Story, I live on Widows Road.
Yeah.
You gave specific numbers, 11 homes, 26 homes. Do you guys know exactly which homes those are?
I can look on, I mean,
Well, the map
go on the
show-
website, they have the routes, which homes they are.
Yeah, and I've been on the website many times, and it shows it going like right through your backyard. Does that mean they're taking your home, or they're not? Do you know exactly which 11 homes are on the one side?
No. I don't know the exact addresses, but you know, you can contact them with your address.
I've done it 20 times. No one's got any answers, so.
Have they said yes or no?
No, they haven't, and I haven't got one of those letters.
We'll get a defined list of
Yeah.
what those homes are within city of Wilmington. I'll get a hold of the back of the secretary tomorrow, whatever. We'll get a defined list with regards to the city boundaries, on where those homes are, what the addresses are, and we'll try to get them out, especially to those that are impacted or potentially impacted, we'll get those out. You shouldn't have to call them so many times. So we'll get those.
I was looking at one of their drawings, it was an engineering drawing, and it's got it at the very bottom, it's in a church box from, my mom's place is on, 265 Jennifer Lane, but she's no longer around, so, it's me now. It's a 70-mile-an-hour road. You gotta take that into consideration, if you wanna live there, it's 70 mile an hour, and you know they're not gonna be going 70. And it's gonna be semis, all they got on the
And
drawing
it just, yes,
are
cars.
cars.
Yeah.
They should have thrown in about
Semis.
40 semis in that same
Just look at
drawing.
53, it's gonna be worse.
So take that into consideration if you wanna stay or not.